Happy Father's Day. Yeah. I just got back from the beach, man. It's hot down there. Woo! I didn't see any sharks, though. Summer blockbuster. Jaws, 1975. I never went to the show and seen Jaws. No, I was too busy being a family man. You know, I had a wife and a young daughter. I think my daughter was probably 2 years old, maybe, something like that. Right? Too busy having barbecues in the backyard. I had a swimming pool. I used to drink beer and have a great time, but I don't think I went to the show too often then. So yeah, so my memories are, Jaws are like years later. I don't think too many did go to the show and see Jaws. Because that was like, what, 70, did you say 75, 45 years ago? 75, so that was 45 years ago. But I never went and seen it. But I just wanted to talk about it. I watched this last night, like I said on Facebook. I watched this last night. This is the one I got, the 30th anniversary. This comes in a, if I can get it out. This piece of cardboard was stuck on the back here with some glue. See the X mark? It was just plastered on there like that. Of course it came off. Doesn't last for 45 years, I guess. And I got my Jaws, what is it, my booklet. Came with the booklet, you know. Some of you might have this. See, booklet, pictures. You know, you gotta get a bigger boat and all that stuff, right? But if this movie did come out as specified a while ago in some places that it was made to come out in December, right? I think it was December 74. Yeah, for some particular reason, I don't think if it came out in December 74, we'd be talking about a blockbuster. Because December 1974, and a movie about the beach and Jaws and a shark, and I don't think it would have worked. I think too many people would be, and they wouldn't be going to the show to see Jaws in December for some reason. I don't know why, but I don't think so. At least if it was me, I wouldn't be going to the show to see Jaws, right? So, but it worked for the summer of 75 for some particular reason. This movie was huge, even here in Toronto. I mean, Toronto, our beaches, you know, people here in Canada, there's no sharks in Canada. As far as I know, there isn't, right? But the thing is, it was in the newspaper, on the radio, and the TV news and stuff like that, right? When this movie was at the theater, people here in Toronto didn't go into the water. They went to the beach, but hardly anybody went into the water. Is it just me? Or does anybody other Canadians remember that? Because I remember that for some reason people didn't go into the water, right? But anyway, that's my thoughts. They didn't go into the water. I never watched it in 1975. I probably never watched this until, oh shit, years later, much later, probably on VHS, or I don't even know if it was on TV as a TV movie. Because sometimes movies ended up on TV, right? Lots of commercials and all that shit. But anyway, I got my Iron Man blanket, or not my blanket, towel, see? Towel, Iron Man. A beachy hat. But yeah, there's a scene in this movie that really stands out to me. Right, they're at the, you know, they're all hanging around the beach, and the mother of the boy, right, that the shark got near the beginning of the movie. You know, she came walking down, everybody's kind of stopped, and it got quiet. And she was all dressed in black with a black hat and the mesh thing and stuff like that. And she walked up to Brody, you know, slapped him across the face. He knew, right? He knew that girl got killed by the shark, and she didn't tell anybody. That was very poignant. Yeah, that scene the whole movie. I mean, there's all movies, different scenes and things that happen in movies that you can point out. But that one kind of stood out for me. It always has. The moment when she slapped him across her face is almost saying, yeah, you killed my little boy. If it wasn't for you, right, etc., he'd still be here. And I was thinking all these things that she would have said to him, could have said to him. But yeah, that stood out. Yeah. Boy. But the characters, Richard Dreyfuss, right, they all played their parts well. I don't think anybody else could play those parts so well. So, and the other thing about being the movie itself, it's a perfect movie. It just starts well, has a middle, has a great ending, and it's just like, wow, just a summertime blockbuster movie from 1975. The first blockbuster, so-called blockbuster. And I don't really think it was meant to be a blockbuster, right? It was just meant to be another movie. But for some reason, people flocked to the theater, or show, and went and seen this movie. Of course, I wasn't one of them. I was too busy barbecuing in my own backyard and swimming in my pool. I had a pool for my daughter and her friends and stuff like that. They were little, so I had a pool out there and a barbecue, and we used to do that on the weekends. I didn't really go to the show too much. I guess I was working too much and, doing things. But yeah, so like I said, I never saw this movie till years later. I don't know whether I rented it or I just bought the VHS or the DVD. I don't remember. But I've had this one I bought this when it first came out. So that was 15 years ago, right? Was that 2005 or something? Yeah, 2005. So I've had that one since then. So anyway, that's my thoughts on summer blockbuster, Jaws. And I don't even think I have the other Jaws movies. Jaws 2. I don't know. I have to look and see. I might. Some movies I don't remember if I got them or not. But I'm working on it. Yeah, I'm working on it. But taking a while, making a list, putting them in order and stuff like that. But it takes time. Well, anyway, 45. Sorry, 45. For yesterday, Saturday, right? Jaws. A well done movie, a perfect movie. I know you're waiting for me to give it a 9. Like it's a 9 out of a 10. Hopefully, I always give it a 9. But it's a perfect movie. Did I give it a 9? I'm pretty sure it's a 9. Anyway, it's not a 7 because it's more than a 7, right? So it's definitely a 9. Bob gives it a 9. That's just me. All right, people. I'll talk to you later. Happy Father's Day.